It's week 3 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Colts, and it's coming up next.
Let's go, man.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from Indy. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go. Option give to Taylor. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Justin Reed with the tackle. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. They go again with Taylor. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3 yards there, and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Go!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
Second down carry for Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Play action with Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Has a lane inside the 25. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 31. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Yellow.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got first down from the 31. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I want...
Touchdown, Kansas City! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again.
Ready?
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
To throw, Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Taylor again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Come on. Set.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Oh, they're going option to the left side on 2nd. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Richardson on third. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, go!
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3.
From the gun, Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards on the run, and that brings us to the end of quarter number 1. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. From the left hash, this is from 47. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Finds his man Rice. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down by Julian Blackman. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed
What's up, Max? How you doing, bud?
And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They give to Taylor, right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready. Panther Street. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That one finds Josh Downs. He's got to gain a 6 there. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's got Pierce. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Tag.
Taylor now up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this...
Into a crowd and, intercepted! Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Play made by E.J. Speed. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 38. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st down throw, Mahomes.
No, I didn't hear about that, man. I didn't know that.
When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Caught on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing again, Mahomes. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Attack, attack!
Another throw for Mahomes. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Reed now to kick this one away. Downs on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Okay, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready? Let go.
Running right. This is Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, set. Ready.
From the 28. This is reeled in by Pittman. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down throw here from Richardson. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete.
What's up, Grief?
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at.
Get it. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 5. On target to his man Taylor. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Colts.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll throw again, Richardson. He's got a man left. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. They'll throw it again. Taylor makes the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Gets this to Woods.
There we go. Let's go.
Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 3. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They send a tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 2. Hauled in by Worthy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Again, Mahomes to throw. On target to Worthy. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing it just before halftime. He puts everything behind this one. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. We've reached half, and I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They go play action, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up.
There we go. That's what we needed.
And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. So no return on that punt. And the Colts will take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready. Let go.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Let's go now. Ready.
2nd and 6 now. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, those big guys are taught that if you can't get to the quarterback, guess what you can still do? You can get a pass breakup. That's perfect timing to get his hand up and knock that ball away.
This one finds Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now pause as we attend to an injured player, and you could hear the stadium take a collective breath. It's their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, who's in need of some assistance. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now.
A run here with Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set.
First throw for the backup now. He's got Pierce. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 42. Finds his man, Downs. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
4th and 1. Why not turn it into a battle up front? You think you got the bigger, badder dudes on the line? Well, they just proved it. No thinking, just doing.
Here's Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. All right, here we go. Second down. Here's a handoff for Taylor. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
Here's Ellinger. Buys time, rolling right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Oh, my goodness.
And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. It's Pacheco again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw.
There we go. Nice pass rush.
And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Colts ready to take the field. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Ellinger will look to throw. Gets this one to Pierce. And they get this down to the 28. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Let's go now. Go.
Now a run with Taylor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
He takes off left on this second down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and...
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Ellinger to throw it. Pittman's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in right side. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Come on. Set. Go.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Go. Bravo 80.
They go again with Taylor. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Set.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another shot for Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Back-to-back runs, stopped short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he takes it
Got
in
it.
for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs offense out to take over. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They send a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. They send the tight end in motion. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to the air, Mahomes. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. He's back to throw. Oh no, the ball is loose. And the Colts pick it up.
All right, go D, go.
Has a hole left, room to run. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
Well, there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear it preach that all the time. Get the ball back. If they get the ball back, with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Let's go now.
Taylor again. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Tight end going in motion here. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Taylor. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Taylor is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. Now to throw. Hauled in by Gray. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. Throwing now. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. To throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here he is to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw it. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
That'll do it.
And the Colts will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, That sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing
All
stages
right,
of the
big
game.
win against Kansas City, guys. Thanks for
This has
watching.
been
Be sure to
another
leave a like
edition
and
of the
subscribe.
NFL
We'll
on
see you next
EA
time.
Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott.